Okay, so you always felt comfortable calling a timeout for safety?
Yes.
Had you been offered any other types of courses that might help you to understand the workings of the Kongsberg system?
Transocean had given me a blank check and said, any education outside of what we offer you, if you want it, let us know. Get it set up with your RSTC, and we'll take care of it. We'll pay for it and everything. So it was always available.
So then, fair to say that that the knowledge you had of that system was learned on the job?
Yes, sir, it was, and the manuals.
And as of April 20, 2010, did you feel as though you did have a good understanding of how the safety system worked?
I was comfortable in the maintaining and repairing of that system. Let me help you out here. The ESD system on board that rig, I never physically worked on. It was not broken. It did not have maintenance issues. It just simply ran.
You don't have any criticisms of the preventative maintenance plan through the RMS at all?
A criticism, no. We were battling through some growing pains. The system had just come online July, a year ago, July, and there were a lot of duplicate entries. There were some corporate PMs that we were doing as a local level PM. So there was either they needed to delete one or the other. Not that we cared which one. It's just when for instance, a 14-day PM on OS stations, I didn't need to have 3 of those come at me on the same day when it was the exact same job. So we were continuously or in the process of sending in requests to eliminate the 2 duplicates. Other than that, it was a very effective way for us to track our work.
Was that an effective system for conducting the preventative maintenance that needed to be done on the rig?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's talk about specifically in your area. Is there anything that you personally were responsible for, from a maintenance perspective, that you feel that had you had the time and the resources could have had an impact on any aspect of what happened on April 20th?
No, not in my craft, no.
Okay.
Do you know from your own knowledge, could BP also see certain of the same sort of influx and information electronically?
Yes, ma'am. I personally put in a remote high-tech feed into the company man's office. I also installed 2 31-inch flat-screen TVs into his closed-circuit television system so that he could have a dedicated camera looking at the flow line and also one looking directly at well center. So he actually could see more video feeds than a driller could sitting in a driller's chair.
So he, in a sense, could see more than both Transocean and its high-tech chairs and Sperry Sun and its drillers and its mudlocker's shack could see. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. He could see all of their data.
Okay. When did you...
Plus more.
Anything that you can think of that you were asked today about problems with the maintenance of the Deepwater Horizon prior to April 20th that caused or created the condition that resulted in this rig fire and explosion?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay.
No.
Based upon your knowledge as a chief electronics engineer, got me going now, chief electronic technician, and the after-acquired knowledge you have from being in the 3 hearings, or this deposition of the 2 prior hearings, can you tell me, of those things that you were asked about, the purging, the pipe rack system, the driller's chair, the failure to have an uninhibited alarm, which of those caused this rig to explode and catch fire?
None of them.
So all of the questions you were asked about all the different problems may have been problems on a day-to-day basis, but in your judgment, based upon your experience, none of them caused this particular incident.
No.